pops in. I'm going to jump online and share this out. PBD podcast just came on. Yikes. How's it going? I hope everybody is having a great day. Let's see who pops in here. Hello, hello. I seen somebody pop in. How's it going? I'm going to share this out and maybe we'll get a few people in here. Hello. Okay. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Susan, how's it going in Nashville? How's the weather for you? Kathleen Klein, hello. Good to see ya. Floss is in the house. What's up, Floss? Good to see ya. I just thought I'd do a pop-up quick short or a quick live today. Raining. Oh, it's going to be 80 degrees here today. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's kind of the perfect weather for van life in Oregon right now. This is a great time of the year. Floss says hot and sticky. Hot and sticky. I'm finishing off my coffee and I'm gonna just do some cleaning today. Tomorrow my friend Melissa's coming over. We're gonna cook some elk burgers outside. So just doing some cleaning around here. Hot and humid and yuck, Susan says. Well, dang it. Hot and sticky here too. Typical Midwest summer. Yep, that's true. Yeah, I think I looked at the weather on my phone today. For the week, it's 80 to 85 degrees. So that's perfect weather. And I'm parked pretty much in the shade. And then I have the canopy. So yeah, it keeps me in the shade. Works well. Paul says, I agree. But man, you'll see in my video that I'm releasing Sunday, but my battery charger took a dump on me that was, charging my solar batteries. I don't know what happened. I plugged it in to make sure they were fully charged because our power's been going in and out. And I walked back into the van to plug in the power charger or the charge controller to the generator or to the power station. Walked back out and I smelt something, and it was the battery charger. So I unplugged it quickly. At first I thought maybe I hooked them up backwards on the batteries, but I didn't. So I don't know. It was, yeah, the battery charger is pretty new, but it just took a dive. Hey, Alan, good to see you. 7 Nights, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I've been playing with that the off-grid system that I've got going on. All that's left to get is really just the charge controller, and then I'm building the box. I've talked about this in my videos, and I'll put everything inside, and I'll have 800 watts of solar outside, panels, and then 600 of amp hours of batteries. So I'll be sitting pretty good. It will, without any, without having it hooked up to solar, the batteries ran this AC for 26 hours straight. Desert Deb's in the house. How you doing? I've got a cat here. Can you hear her? I'm rubbing her head. She's just meowing. But yeah, so it did scare me though when I smelt that smell of wires burning. I thought, oh my God, it messed up my batteries. But I plugged in my AC to the inverter and ran it for an hour, and nothing heated up or anything. I just can't tell how much how much my batteries are full or not because I don't have that charge controller yet. I'm waiting for work, Deb says. Keeping cool. That's good. I know it gets hot where you're at. That's for sure. It is excellent weather here right now. Just excellent. All right, Kat, stop. Stop. She's being a mess. You're being a mess, aren't you? Are you being a mess? She's like, I'm not a mess. I'm not a mess. To propose your family friend, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can you give me... Okay, well, you don't type it over and over or you're going to get kicked out. Do I have a mod in here? Kick these guys out, block them, whatever you can do. Thank you. I don't know why they're repeating over and over. You're not welcome to the stream if you're going to act like that, honestly. I mean, really, why would you come in and just repeat something like that? You know, kind of not cool. And I don't give advice here. Yep. That's one thing I don't like. I'm straight through YouTube right now. I don't do this very often. This is one reason why. And I'm vertical. So when you're vertical, it pushes you out quite wide, you know, to a bigger audience. And then you get people like that. Just how it goes. Deb, do you have solar on your van? I can't remember. This cat's going nuts. But anyway, I do have solar. Nice, nice. Anyway, this off-grid system's getting close. Nothing on their page. Gotcha. Stop. 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 She won't stop. And inverter and lithium. Nice. Yeah, I have 600 amp hours of lithium. They're Life PO4s. And then I have a 2,000 watt inverter, but I've got mine set up to 24 volt. And I've been charging them because I can't hook them up to the solar because I don't have the charge controller yet. But I've just been charging them with a battery charger through my power stations. And it works really well. I just, that battery charger was a cheaper brand and it kind of took a dive. Yeah, all I'm waiting to get together is the charge controller, and then I'll be set. Be set for off-grid for sure. That makes me happy. I don't know. I've been seeing these crowns in other live streams when I'm in live streams, but I'm not sure what they're for. Deb, do you know what they're for? Hey, Lizzie. Elizabeth, how you doing? Hola, amigos. How you doing? I've got my cleaning hair due on today. Gonna be cleaning. Gonna be cleaning. I'm here enjoying Tennessee. Is it hot there, Elizabeth? We're gonna be 80 today here. Stop. Golly, she's being trouble. Yeah, does anybody know what those crowns are for? Anybody? Lizzie, do you know what those crowns are for? High is like 92 today, but next 4 or 5 days will be rainy and in the 80s. There you go. We're sunny in the 80s. Cool. I can't do much because I'm on my phone. I see them on my name too when I'm in other people's lives. YouTube works in mysterious ways. Yes, Kat, it does. It works in mysterious ways. I lost my stinking tripod, my short one. I don't know where it's at. I'm on my tall one right now. It works. Oh, it's for people who chat more. I get it. Floss didn't know what they were for either. So it's for people who chat more. I get it. Okay. Right on. Keep chatting. You'll be number one. Susan saying, hi, Elizabeth. It says people who accumulate points for how much they participate. Oh, I got it. I'm number one now. Woo! Right on. Right on. Last night I jumped on YouTube. I was going through shorts and there was lives. So I went to the live short, or not shorts, but live verticals. And man, there was so many people in all of the chats. Not big channels. Like one lady only had 1,000 subs, but she had 324 people in her chat. Woof! That's a lot. I think the most I've ever had in one of my interview chats is like 260. That's when I had Van Life Plus on, who I'm wearing his shirt today. When I had him interviewed him, I had over 260 people in my chat. Are you trying to say we have a big mouth? Oh my goodness. Hi, Susan. I'm in Paris at the moment. You're in Paris? What? Big mouth or fast fingers? Paris, Tennessee. Oh, come on, Lizzie. You had me all happy for you. I thought you were on vacation. See, Susan thought the same thing. I was thinking maybe Paris, Texas. I think there's a Paris, Texas, if I remember right. Stop. Let go of my hand. In Paris. There is a Paris, Texas. Yep, yep. And a Paris, California. It's bigger than Paris, Tennessee. I remember when I was driving trucks years ago, before computers, I was in Lake Havasu dropping a load off of the truck, and I got a text to call dispatch on my pager. And so I called them and they say, okay, we want you to go to Yuma. That's all they said. And they said, go ahead and head that way and we'll get you an exact address before we get there. And so I headed to Yuma, Arizona. I mean, what else am I didn't know there was other Yumas. And that was their fault for not telling me. It was Yuma, Colorado, if I remember right. It was not in Arizona. So I get to right close to Yuma, Arizona. I said, okay, I'm almost here. Where are we going? You're almost to Yuma, Colorado? I go, what? I called him, you know, and yeah, it was a big mix-up. So always see Annie's Random Moments. Hello. I loaded a lot out of Campbell's in Paris, Texas. Yeah, I've been there. Buck Snort, they're great. Evening Shade's in the house. What's up, Evening Shade? Good to see ya. Yeah, so when you tell people stuff, always tell them what state if they're driving truck. I got directions. I had the worst dispatcher. I was going to get a load of potatoes out of Idaho and take them to Arkansas. And they said, okay, they told me the name, I forget the name of the road. It's a dirt road. So I get to the dirt road. Well, there was no street name on the road. And they said it's by the big oak tree and you'll turn right. I said, are you, I said, okay, I stopped at the little market before we got out into the country. I called dispatch. And they said, they said, you go 3 miles out, there's a big giant oak tree you cannot miss on the right, and you'll turn on that dirt road. And you'll go down to the end where there's a circle, and you just pull into that circle and the farmer will be out. And so I do that, but there's no circle. So, and I would have to drive all the way back to town. Luckily, that farmland was the same farm. The farmer come, I seen it, he's a long ways away in his tractor. He come trucking over in his tractor. He goes, it's not this road, it's the one by the oak tree. I said, well, there is an oak tree at the end. He goes, but it's the bigger oak tree further down. I'm like, Lord, I had to back that truck trailer, back it out that road over a half mile. I was so upset. I was so pissed. But it was pretty easy loading it. I got over to where they were at, and they just had this belt that it put it in the box fan, and it would just run those potatoes in, and it just filled it up. Sarah says, hello from a humid Ohio. One exit before Paris off I-40. Evening shade. My ex-husband was a trucker, and I rode along for 5 months. Loved it. Yeah, it was fun. I drove truck 5 years cross country. I was a teacher. I was a instructor the last year I drove, and I had this kid. He was just trouble. He didn't like to work, when it come to unloading the truck and stuff. We couldn't always get lumpers to unload the truck. But anyway, on that load of potatoes, we were taking him to Arkansas to a factory that makes potato chips. And you back the truck into this ramp, and it raises the truck up like this. That kid was annoying me. I didn't tell him. He was asleep. It raised the truck straight up. I got a little bit of trouble because I was supposed to get him out of there, but it was kind of funny. He come climbing out the truck. What the hell? I got to turn this fan on. It's getting warm in here right now. Turn the fan on for a bit. 14 in the house. We're all hot and humid, disgusting. Yeah, I've been all the way across I-40 when I was driving. Marianne, hello. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, young lady. Ooh, this cat is off the hook. She won't stop. The second I went live, she started in, didn't you? Yeah, you started in. Now she's got attitude. You got attitude? Thanks, Deb. I heard I-40 at the Tennessee, North Carolina is a mess again. Really? It's been years. The road used to get pretty bad once you get past Arkansas. It would get, like it needed repairs a lot. But UK is the same, humid and warm for us. I see somebody trying to text me, but I'm not sure. There it is. Let's see. I'm telling them I'm live. I can't chat. There we go. AMS, how traffic? Probably road repairs. I'm guessing. I did like traveling I-40. It was a fast going across, 91 outside and climbing. I'm chilling inside. Thank goodness for AC. Amen. I love this AC. This little thing, because I'm sitting on my bed, and so it's at the back of the van. This is put in through my back door. It keeps this area very cool. It does not keep the front cool, but nobody's up there, so it's okay. I remember I-80 across PA, Gina. Yeah, oh yeah. Had to straddle the dotted line to find smoothness. Yeah. I have been, I forget where I was. It's so long ago. Kathleen will know. Is there Laredo? Maybe? There was a snowstorm come through, and I couldn't even get back on the highway from the truck stop because they shut the highway down. I was stuck there 3 or 4 days. Oh, rock slides took out a lane or two. Oh yeah, yeah. I believe it was Laredo where I was, they shut the highway, I-80 down. I remember when I was on the way to that, I for the life of me can't, this was, let's see, I was 25 years old and I'll be 60 next month, so it was a long time ago. Driving to that, getting off the highway there, it was like whiteout. I could barely see the road. I knew that truck stop was there and I was only like 5 miles away, so I just trucked along like 10 miles an hour. You could see nothing to get to that truck stop. Stop. Yeah, it was a mess back then. The best, the best travel road that I enjoyed traveling the most, because back then there was one part I remember being stuck in a rest area with 2 other drivers due to a snow, and PA carried a lot of truck, or those boys would have been very yeah. I worked for a mom and pop company for 2 years before I quit driving. I would leave Medford, Oregon, and go down to Merced, California, pick up 8 ski boats, and drive I-10 all the way across the states over to Florida, go to Kissimmee, Florida, drop them off, pick up 2 huge boats, and haul to Minnesota, drop them off, and then head back to Medford, Oregon. And that was my loop. That was the route I always did. When I worked for that mom and pop company, what was nice about them, if I had to chain up, they prefer you not to drive if you have to chain up. They just prefer you to wait it out, take another route. They were pretty cool. I don't know how they could afford to do that, but they were pretty cool. Hey Steph, how's it going? Oh yeah, doing a live. Spoiled Rotten, hello. How you doing? 88 degrees here in Michigan with a thunderstorm. I have AC on too. My birthday is next month on the 21st. My birthday is next month on the 3rd. I didn't have kids when I was trucking. Yeah, I didn't have children when I was trucking. I only have one daughter. I had her when I quit driving truck. I drove truck local. Bama Rush is in the house. What's up, Bama? What's up, handsome? Good to see ya. My boy, Bama. Good to see you, Spoiled Rotten. Been a while. Man, this coffee's good, even though it's getting cold. Roll Tide. Marianne, my birthday is in August. Wow, we got a lot of birthdays coming up. Shoot, yeah. I will be 60 on the 3rd. So, $60. Oof, that's a hard number to say. I drove over those roads for 31 years. The last 5 sucked thanks to all the regular... Yeah. You know, things were pretty easy going when I was driving cross country. Pisces in the house. $60, I'm a young pup. I don't know. You know, some days I feel 60, some days I don't. I will be 64. Well, we're pretty close there. Are you going to have a live stream for your birthday, Van Life with Gina? I don't know, maybe. I might do a live stream. See, it's on a Thursday. I might do an evening live stream, yeah. Try 76, Kathleen. Kathleen, you're doing good for 76, girl. I'll be 60 in a few years. Ramure 1, 70 here. Floss 72. Susan 62. Yeah, we're all doing good. Kathleen, you're a youngster. Kathleen's full of fire, like a youngster. She's a fiery one. I feel like I'm in my 60s with all the medical issues. I hear you, Elizabeth. Still on this side of dirt, so I can't complain. That's right. Evening Shade, just say I'm over 50. Alan Schaefer says 66. I think Steph is the youngest one in here. I think Stephanie, or no, maybe Bama might be the youngest one in here. Bama and Steph are probably the youngest ones in here. What's up, babies? Steph is a cougar. She got herself a younger man. Desert Deb is 58. Looking good, Deb. Shoot. I hope Steph heard me say that. Somehow I went from 48 to 50. Don't have a clue what happened at 49. That's great. Yeah, I have to pick on Steph a little bit. She's got a younger man. She did. She heard me. I just call her cougar. Only by a couple of months. Oh, now come on. She'll get him trained. She'll get him trained. Susan 62, full-time van dweller. That's right. Way to go, Susan. I'm a full-time van dweller. I just don't travel. I have a younger man too, 8 years, my junior. Oh, another cougar in the house. I got him young and trained him right. You go, girl. That's right. Nothing wrong with a younger man. That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with younger men. I mean, Jason Momoa is a lot younger than me, but I don't really want him to sleep with him. He can just stand at the foot of the bed. That'll make me happy. Bama Rush, meow. Brah. Those older women, you gotta watch them. Oh, Van Gal, what's up? Good to see ya. Yeah, Jason Momoa would just have to stand at the foot of the bed and talk. That'd make me happy. Stop. Oh, turd. Little turd. Yeah, so I made a post yesterday on my channel. I'm going to release videos on Sundays. Somebody asked me what time. I'm guessing either I'm going to release them early in the morning or around 5 o'clock in the evening, my time. That would be 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock on the West Coast, somewhere around there. And then I'm going to try to do a live like this during the week, and then I'll do a short during the week. I didn't realize Jason Momoa was in the Minecraft movie until I saw, yep, he is in the Minecraft movie. I see him in my dreams a lot. I don't want a man around anymore. You can't have mine. You can have mine. She's giving away. She's giving one away right there. I was telling my friend the other day, I said, too bad you just can't go into the market and they're on aisles, you know, like blondes, muscles on aisle 3, blondes on aisle 4, dark hair, dark skin 5, you know. Bet that's your favorite movie, the one in your dreams. Right. Thanks, but no thanks, Susan. I share my life with 20 of them. Yeah, she's a boss. She's the boss. You ladies are wild. Everybody just calm down, as Van Life says. Van Life Plus says. He's doing real good. I've been catching up with some of his videos over on his channel. He's got himself a house now. Yeah, giving away men. I'm gonna have to post that as bring people to my channel. Giving away men on Van Life Gina Live. Sarah Pearson, thank you for the happy early birthday. Supposedly in Amsterdam on the red light district, there is a section of street with window shopping, I was told. Well, she says that like she didn't want to tell us what's going on. Mel is working. You calm down, young lady. Miss Steph, you calm down. Where's your caveman at? Steph's old man's a caveman. Mel is working. She don't get off work till like 5, so yeah, she can't pop in. Susan says, I'm done, very content being single. You know, me too, Susan. I'm old, out of shape, not the best health. I'm pretty much done. I just like to talk about them. Very content being single. I am too. If I had a man, I'd have 5 kids, 4 cats and a man. That's 5 kids. Everyone have a great weekend. I gotta skedaddle. Okay, Kathleen, thanks for coming in. Sitting outside here in the shade under the tree is where he is at the moment. Even in the shade, my bed's too small. Yeah, my bed's too small too. But he'd have to sleep over on top of the fridge. I'm a boy mom, severely outnumbered. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're outnumbered. The men outnumber you in your house. You're in trouble, girl. Nothing but trouble. Even the shade, I need a dog. Yeah, dogs are cool. Like having a kid, just like the cats. These cats drive me nuts. Oh yeah, me, single, don't need them, just need good friends that I can count on. That's all. That's it. Yep. That's it. That's the way it goes, right? Like old Van Gaal said. My dog Lucy and I hold up in our room and lock the door. Gotta have some girl time. There you go. Right? My kitties, I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and they're all spayed and neutered, so they're all kind of the same. But it's like having 4 kids sometimes. Especially about 3 in the morning when they decide it's the witching hour and they want to get up. Or like when I'm trying to do a live and this one won't stop. She don't stop. Do you? Hey, Lolo's Lounge. Hi, Val and Event. Good to see ya. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Val is an awesome lady. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Stop. Oof. Yeah, we're just doing a pop-up live. I may make a schedule where I do the live, these lives. What is today, Friday? I may start doing a live on Fridays. But I need to do it around this time because a lot of my friends go live on Friday evening. Just had some buffalo wings for lunch. Good. Oh yeah. Nothing like some good buffalo wings. Let's see here. Oh, there it goes. My chat disappeared for a second. Yeah, tonight I believe, see who goes live on Friday nights. I believe Ava Potterfield and Friends does a 2-hour live tonight. I try to go over there when she goes live. I just usually with the time she goes live, I'm busy. Vangal was asking about Mel. Mel's coming over tomorrow, Zora. We're gonna make some elk burgers outside for lunch, and we're gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna make some 1/4 pound elk burgers, or maybe I might make bigger ones, bigger than a 1/4 pound. Might do a 1/3 pound elk burger. Heck yeah, with some lettuce, tomato, and buns. Some hot buns. Off to take a shower at Planet Fitness and do laundry. All right, Susan, you have a great day. Let's see, that is G texting me. I'm telling him I'm live. All right, Bama. See you later, bud. Have an awesome. You have a good. Oh yeah, Susan and Bama Rush are leaving. I thought Deb said she was leaving. I had Taco Bell with my son. Nice, nice. Last time I did the live on this, I was playing with these little buttons and I hung it up accidentally. We're not going to stay on here a lot longer. We're going to get off here. I'll probably do like a 45 minute live, so I can get my chores done before it gets too warm outside. I got some stuff I got to do outside. I got to pack up that battery charger so I can ship it off next week when I go to town. I'm cooking up Calypso. Had Harley for Christmas. Yeah, Steph has got some turkeys. Her and David have turkeys, and they named them after people we didn't like in the game we all play. They're my game partners, and yeah, Calypso is one of them. I'll be working. I've been dishwasher and now bartender for VF. Oh, nice. Hopefully soon get a remote job. There you go. I have a lot to do, but I'm contemplating. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. There. G's calling me. Yeah, contemplate. I'll do that a lot. Contemplate. Hopefully soon get a remote job. Yeah. I tried to get a job for a bartender at American Legion, but oh yeah. I used to be a bartender when I was 21. When I turned 21, I started bartending. I bartended 2 years. And then I was playing music in bands, drove truck. Yeah, tips only. Gotcha. Yeah, there's an American Legion right down the road out here where I park at, actually. Women, you scared of living a jeepers out of me. Well, oh. Hey, G, what's going on, bud? Yes, I had to get certified here in California, VFW, to volunteer, but tips are decent. Oh, good. Cool. Yeah, but what I was saying is I'm going into town on my birthday. and I got to stop and send back this battery charger. I'm going to go to the Y on my birthday as well, and get a few groceries. So on my birthday, I'll be gone all day, but I might do a live that evening when I get back. If I do a live on Thursday, what I'll do is put out a thumbnail for it the day before. And I'll do it from my computer, so it will be horizontal. Thanks for being a member for 22 months, Miss Deb. Thank ya. You should do it. Tips would probably be good, Deb. Yep. Especially if it gets pretty busy. Thanks, G, for being a member for 38 months. Appreciate it, dude. Awesome. Benny Logo, what's up, my friend? Yes, pretty cool in here. I just turned the fan on, not the air conditioner, but the fan. I'll turn the AC on in a little bit. Good to see you, Benny. Thanks for coming in. She's one of my faves. You guys check her channel out. She's got the best personality, fun to hang out with on her lives. Yeah, super good channel. You guys check her out. Deb's got a good channel. Everybody in here that has channels I've watched and watch. You guys check them out. All good people, man. All good people. Benigo was giggling the other day. She had the giggles. I seen, it was a couple of days ago, or maybe last week I seen her. She's always got a smile on her face. Let's see here. There's the chat. There it goes. I'll tell you who else I really like to watch. You know, it's not a van life or RV channel. Is Scully Pop. I love that guy. He does some great AI stuff. He makes some good stories, and he's an excellent author. And I like his voice when he reads. I also like when they do live readings of books. Like they'll do, I've seen him do live readings of different books, and it's really good. And they have different people acting out the book, basically. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here and get my chores done for the day. I appreciate y'all coming in. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the channel. All right. You guys have a great day. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.